Okay, we've got a problem here.
What did you do?
Nothing, I stirred the tanks.
Whoa. Hey.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we have a problem.
Okay, so maybe it's not Houston we have a problem, but it's definitely Phoenix we had a problem, or at least we did. So Karen and I went out and we made these really neat invitations. We went to a website, Zazzle.com. I'm not sure if anyone used that or not, but it was really easy to use, and we got these invitations made for the retirement party. I gotta kind of block out Karen's telephone number here, she'll be upset with me. But, so we'll come block that at the bottom. But I got these really neat invitations, made it for my retirement party, really cool. It's got my name on it, it's got the location, it's got the date and time and everything. It was supposed to be set for June the 7th, 2019 at the Newton at 300 West Camelback Road. I had everything all set up and got the contract signed, mailed out probably about 150 invitations, I think. So we had invited other people, but we had made notifications via, there's some kind of a thing where you can come up with an event on Facebook. So we notified some people on Facebook, and then family members we just notified on telephone and in person, good friends and things like that. And we got all the invitations sent. We're looking real happy for everything. And then a couple weeks after we sent the invitations out, we got a telephone call from the Newton, and they were extremely apologetic, and they said, Mr. and Mrs. Roberts, we are so sorry. This has never happened in the 4 or 5 years they've been doing events at the Newton, but we have inadvertently and accidentally double booked 2 events at the same time, same day, same location, your event and a wedding, which was also set for a young couple for the same date and time. And everyone makes mistakes. I'm certainly not perfect. We're still very happy with the overall hospitality and everything we got from the Newton. I'm sure it's going to be a great event. It's probably a little bit of an imposition, or maybe even moderately an imposition, because now we've got to notify about 150 people of the date change. Everything else is the same bad time, same bad channel, but we just got to notify people that instead of June the 7th, it is now June the 8th. And we think we've notified everybody. We tried to keep tabs of this. Karen was super, super smart. I'm so glad that, yet one more reason why I'm glad I'm married to her. She wrote down everyone that we invited, and then she wrote down how we invited them. Some by the Zazzle invitations we sent out, some by message on Facebook and other forms of notifying people. And she wrote all that down. So she kept really good track of that. And at the time, I didn't think we'd really need it, but we went ahead and did it. And it turned out later on that it was a huge lifesaver. So we think we've got everybody notified, I hope. Either that, or I'm probably going to have some ex-friends that are going to show up on June the 7th for a retirement party. It actually is June the 8th. And we didn't give the Newton a big deal about this. I mean, it's a wedding, and here's a young couple starting off, and they want everything perfect. And we totally get that. I mean, it's a little bit of maybe a moderate imposition for us, but we can certainly change it. Much easier for us to change than an entire wedding group that's going to change. So we went ahead and did that, and I think everything's going to turn out okay. I think. For kind of a review, make sure everything's all done, the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted, and for the party, and make sure everything's all set to go. And then we're gonna have dinner there as well with some neighbors of ours, Tom and Kathy. They actually live right over there, and so they're going to come with us for dinner, and then we're gonna go check out Southern Rail. And Karen should be arriving any second now with the latest addition to the Roberts family. Jeep we bought it about 2 weeks ago. It's a 2018 4-door Jeep Wrangler JK Sport, and that's going to be the vehicle we're going to tow behind the RV. All right, and here's our friends.
The whole thing, payments, debt,
Okay.
monthly payments. This was the idea.
No, start this over again. So the whole idea behind this was what now?
My idea. Stop it, because
He's filming.
I know he likes to film me, and
My dear, I have no idea what you're talking about. Just pretend like the camera's not there. So this whole idea about
my window, my mirror.
so this whole thing is about what now?
This idea.
Yeah, speak up to the camera.
No, I don't. You're making me nervous. I can't drive now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I see we're gonna have to discuss this when we sit down at the table, maybe with a cocktail in hand. So this is where the party's going to be. It's about 6:30 right now, and actually, for Phoenix, Arizona, it's amazingly pleasant right now. I bet you it's only probably for the beginning of May. It's probably only about maybe the low to mid 80s right now. For Phoenix, it's pretty unusual. So we got about 30 more days to go. I'm hoping the weather holds up because it can be quite oppressive in Phoenix, but that's usually towards latter part of July and August. So we're still kind of hoping it maybe stays below 100 degrees for the party. But this is the way it's going to be. So this is the Newton. And the Newton basically consists of 3 different locations. It's a Changing Hands bookstore. And then it's got a restaurant called Southern Rail. And that's the restaurant, the outdoor seating portion of it right there. And then it's got a books, and then it's got, it's got a bar, and then it's got the venue we're going to hold a party at. So plenty of parking. It doesn't look like a lot of parking, but on the other side of the road over there is just paved, extra parking for anyone else to come. So that's all set up. Trees are all lit up at night. Should be pretty nice. So we're going to walk in this way. Walk in here. And this is the bar portion for, and the restaurant portion also for the Newton. This is Changing Hands bookstore. This is kind of a cool bookstore. It's not like your regular Barnes & Noble, although there's nothing wrong with Barnes & Noble, but it's just got a little bit more unique flair to it. Star Wars propaganda. Really? Paper dolls. Anyway, it's kind of cool. A puppet. Yeah, I guess you could sure. If I can do this with one hand. Put your hand in here. Arr, I'm going to eat you. And they have the bar that serves beer and wine. And the other side is the venue. We're gonna walk back out. It's kind of a neat bookstore, huh? Got a lot of doodads.
I think that's what Kathy's looking at. I see they got the Mueller report in print.
Do they really? Where's that at?
Oh, there. They got a ton of them. Put out by the Washington Post. They published it.
Oh, yeah, they sure do. The Mueller report.
Yeah, I want to take this home for casual reading.
What do they, yeah.
Shit written by a lawyer. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit of casual reading. Oh, look, and here's some of the here's some of the redacted. There's the redacted stuff.
Yeah.
Grand jury testimony. I wonder how much they're selling this for.
Really wanted to, don't, if you're going to complain about what they're saying, you better read the book yourself. Don't.
That's right.
Report yourself. Don't take somebody's word for it.
Yeah, you can either spend you can either spend $20 buying it or read it online for free. So this is the outdoor patio and the restaurant in here, and then through the doors here is where the retirement party is going to be held at.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we have to go through the other way. It'll be hopefully it will be unlocked for the party.
I would think that it would.
Yes.
All know their parties. A lot of them. I just want that flexibility that we can go up and we can absorb the cost.
Yeah.
And that's all. I care
It's all
about.
easy. Absolutely.
Okay.
That's crazy.
And then the other thing is that on the food, are they passing the food, or are they going to be food stations?
I think it's all stations.
Okay. Are they going to be? They're not going to be all in one area, or they're going to be? Are they going to be around?
We can break it up into a few stations.
Is
Let's
that-
see what your other setup it looks like, and then we can say, okay, yeah, it would be great to put one here and one to put one here.
Okay. Because I think we agreed that we were going to do cocktail rounds versus actual. Yeah, these cocktail rounds would be amazing.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think we were going to do so much tables because there's going to be 225 give or take here.
Okay. Throughout the evening.
Throughout the evening, there'll be about 225.
So, I think the idea is that they're supposed to have, this is all going to be hooked up by computers, and I think this is all supposed to have photographs of me in the department. It's going to be like a continual loop, kind of like a slideshow.
Like a PowerPoint
Yeah,
presentation?
like a slideshow. Probably nothing as extravagant as this going on right now, but probably just some photographs and stuff going on. And then I think there is supposed to be a stage over here, and it's going to come out a couple of people. We've got a DJ.
So is it going to be, the food is going to be like a buffet?
Stationary.
Stationary?
They
Okay.
were just talking about that, but it was really kind of our option. But I think Karen's talking about doing stationary. So I think it'd be more like a buffet. I think is what it's going to be. So
Okay. Or I didn't know if they were going to come out and do hors d'oeuvres and, you know.
I think it's going to be stationary with these tables. And then I figured though, but if it gets really crowded or people want, they can always go out and they can go to the restaurant portion of it, but they go to the bookstore where they want to go. So I think it's kind of a neat menu.
It is.
Fireplace, it's concentrated here.
So we have deviled eggs. And Karen, what is this?
Fried green tomatoes?
Fried green tomatoes. And we're one of our favorite restaurants, right? We are. We're holding our venue with our next door neighbors, Tom and Kathy, right?
Very, very good friends.
Yes, our very good friends, Tom and Kathy.
Is
that- Again.
is that like a pimento?
Yes.
That's what it looks like, pimento cheese.
Bon appetit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going through these.
So Karen, I'm vlogging.
You're vlogging?
I'm vlogging.
That looks way too close for me.
So Karen, so what do we have here?
Shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grits. Is that really a southern dish?
Yes.
That's a grit.
That's a grit.
What's this over here?
You never heard of grits?
Sure, I heard of grits. I just actually never seen a grit before.
The poor boy sandwich, but it's not poor boy, it's actually po' boy. Yeah, P-O-B-O-Y, po' boy. And then I've got rice and red beans, which is supposed to be. This is supposed to be with a slight Cuban fare to it, because it's such the Cuban flavor. So I figured that's kind of a Cuban type thing. And then I've got an amazing drink here called the Monsoon, which is not quite a hurricane, but as my good friend Thomas said, it actually goes down too smooth. It's one of those drinks you have to be careful about, because if you're doing too many, then you're wasted. That's why you need the DD, right?
That's me.
I think they're better than
Cool.
They're certainly creamier.
Karen, you'll appreciate this about your husband. coming from a meat and potatoes man with an Irish background, and this is a po' boy sandwich from Louisiana, I can honestly tell you, that's the best sub sandwich I've ever had. That is like super good. That is like, this is putting Subway out of business. You're looking at Southern beignets, correct?
Yes.
We've had these before, haven't we?
All over us.
And they're very good. I think I need to film you taking the first bite. Here, go ahead. No.
I'll film you.
No, we're gonna get like 30,000 likes for this if you eat your first bite. Go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
30,000 people on YouTube are gonna hit like if they see you take a bite.
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, all right. We're gonna come back. We're gonna film this.
So an HSA operates a lot like a 401k. So
What?
I want to talk business here for a minute.
I know that, but I want to film.
No, quit it. Go away.
Look at that. He's got a goatee, and he just put a bite in his mouth, and he didn't drop a single crumb of powdered sugar, and he's got a goatee. And you can do this. Drum roll, please. Right?
I'm not gonna eat.
You're not gonna eat. I can get 30,000 likes on YouTube if you eat that right now.
I'm not gonna do it because you know I spill everything.
Okay, you're gonna film me, right? It's not like you're gonna blow it like this. There will be repercussions for that. Kathy, all good?
In Louisiana, they make these, which is a precursor to the donut.
Okay.
The precursor to the donut.
Not very fun.
Just pretend like the camera's not going. I mean, people will see this from across the country, but don't worry about it.
Not nice.
Perfect, right? You didn't spill a drop. Good? And we're making you a movie star right now.
It's not nice. I told you.